If it's one thing I learned, it's that Latinos with identity issues identifying as white are the most racist, hateful people, and you cannot have any empathy towards them because they are straight up rude. They do not like the fact that you like yourself and do whatever they can to make you feel like them. They try to break you down so you can hate yourself too. And
Why do some Latinos want to be white so bad? Now, this is a question that a lot of communities tend to ask about the Latinos. Now, while I don't have an answer for the full Latino community, I do have an answer for the Mexican community. Let's take it back to the 1500s when Hernan Cortez invaded Tenochtitlan, modern day Mexico. And something you need to understand is that it wasn't just Españoles getting off those boats, it was also African slaves. When Cortez and his men took over modern day Mexico, they implemented what is called the caste system. Have you ever heard the phrase mejora la raza? Yeah, it comes from that. Mejora la raza means to better the race. Better the race means marrying white. And that was implemented over 500 years ago. And yeah, sure, it was 500 years ago. We should get over it and stop being so colorist, classist, and racist. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of the generations are trying to break this or have broken this type of mentality. Meanwhile, you still have the older generations who do think this way because we still had Españoles and a lot of other European countries come to Mexico during the early 1900s. And these Europeans would walk down wherever there was indigenous or Afro Mexican and look down upon them, calling them racial slurs like indios, prietos. Have you ever heard indio bajado del cierro? That's a racial slur for our indigenous people because the more indigenous you are, the more away you were from the city, the less class and education you had, and you were considered lower than everybody else. Again, leading back to the caste system, even though it's 500 years later. So why is this still happening and it's 2025? The older generation of Mexicans did go through a lot of prosecutions. Mexican Repatriation Act that happened in the 1920s, Operation Wetback that happened in the 1940s, the wet lines along with the lettuce protests that happened in the 1960s, and even though time and time we've seen again that Mexicans uniting with the black community gets a lot of things done, it's still part of the system to be racist against anybody that is darker than you. And if you're dark, they teach you to go lighter, to aim to be lighter. So if you marry somebody that's lighter than you or white, you're saved. Now, again, I want to emphasize that this is not everybody in the Mexican community. A lot of people have been breaking this mentality, especially in the country of Mexico. The country of
Keep watching. There are other videos for you to watch. Credit to the original creators of this video. It is just for educational purpose.
Conversation around forced diversity literally always makes me giggle because it's just like white people realizing that they're not the gold standard. Like, just because you exist in your all white town, in your all white family, in your all white friend group, does not mean that that's reflective of like everyone's experience, especially in countries like America.
Let's talk about the white people bubble because I did not know it existed until I dated a white man who lived in a white space and surrounded himself with white people. Let me preface this. He was a sweet man. He was just a product of his environment. Okay, so when I say white, I mean Aryan race. His little friend group, his little family friend group, all blonde hair, blue eyes. I think most of his family was blonde haired, blue eyes. I'm only saying that because it freaked me out a little bit. I've never seen like the same type of people around each other so much. And it was just different because I'm so used to being around people that all look different. But let me tell you about how they don't genuinely understand that they are not the global standard. And here's a little story. So my ex once went to a work event, I think it was like a little convention for a day, and he was like freaking out because he was like, "Oh my god, my boss's wife made a bunch of tamales, but like enough to feed the like a shit ton, like a cater amount of tamales, and she made them by hand." And in my head, I'm like, "Oh, yeah, yeah, like it's very common for Latinos to make tamales by hand." And like it's just common. Like I'm not surprised, and I don't think it's anything spectacular. Also, the woman who made them was white, and he was like, "No, no, 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 no. She made so like you don't understand how many tamales she made by hand." And I was like, "No, I can imagine it, and like congrats to her, but." This is like a common thing in Latino households, so like it's really cool that she like ventured into the culture and tried to do something by hand.
If you've watched this video up until this moment, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. To my old subscribers, you guys are the best, and to my new subscribers, I see each and every one of you all. May God bless you. In this channel, we talk about trending gist, trending updates. Feel free to join the family by smashing the subscription button. Grab your popcorn juice, sit down, relax, let us talk, guys. It is actually blowing up right now on TikTok concerning this particular issue about the Latino claiming to be white people and why the you know a whole lot. But at the end of the day, like I always say in this channel, everybody is entitled to their own opinion because they actually want to be Latinos by all means. And a lot of reactions, people on TikTok are saying that they are really Latinos. Why? Some people are saying they are not Latinos. So just drop your own thoughts, what you feel like or the history you know concerning this? Do you think that people that are saying that they're Latinos are right, or the people that are saying that they are not Latinos are also right? That's just the honest truth. So feel free to express yourself of how you feel. Thank you for continuous support on this channel, and every single clips you see here, it is not my original um um video. Credit to the owners, like I always say, because we are using it for um educational purpose. At the end of the day, you are learning, and I am learning from those video clips. I believe you might understand something you never in your life imagine, or something you don't even know concerning the Latinos, and and all of those things. So that's just the honest truth. So feel free to join the family. I'll see you guys in my next video. For now, I say bye.